I want you to hear this testimony because this testimony says the God of suddenly. Are you ready? Yeah, start from the beginning.
Yes, I'm sharing this testimony to inspire hope in whoever is going through situations that seems hopeless. Many years ago, 2015 to be precise, while I was an undergraduate in one of the universities, because of some bad choices that I've made right from my secondary school, I was involved in cultism that almost led to murder and some other charges. So we were arrested, we were two, and along the line, we were taken to station, from station to court, from court to prison. And I was on a waiting trial for 7 good years. And along that line, I lost my dad, I lost my education, lost my family, I lost my loved ones, I lost my freedom, I lost everything. And after 7 years, in 2022, May, I and my casemates were sentenced to death by hanging. That was another journey entirely, from a waiting trial to death row.
But how many charges did they give you?
For about 6 charges, 6.
And the 6 charges were?
2 death sentences for cultism, another death sentence for conspiracy, life imprisonment for attempted murder, malicious damage, that's 14 years.
10 years. 6 charges. If you have one in Nigeria, you are dead. Continue.
So I was moved from where I was to another prison. In another state entirely. Ogun State, precisely.
And you'd been in prison for how many years before they transferred you to 7 years? But you spent a total of 10 years in prison, correct? Right.
The court gave us an avenue to go for appeal, which we wanted to use, or which we used. And along the line, the appeal got to judgment. And my casemate, his appeal failed. He was re-condemned. And about 2 months after, he died. And normally, because we are casemates and we are both accused of the same charges, the moment his own appeal failed, mine too has failed automatically. There's no two way about it. So I was just waiting for the judge to read out the verdict. But he said that he was tired that day, so he couldn't go ahead with it. So it was postponed for another 90 days. So the 90 days came, something happened, the court didn't sit. So there was a day I was using my time in prison judiciously. I was a chorister, I happened to be the choir master later. I was also a teacher, I was teaching the adult classes and all of that. So there was a day I was just down normally because I was like, God, my time is wasting. And I was on Facebook. That was the first time I came in contact with the church. Though I've heard about this church very well, right from the time of daddy and mommy, but I've never been here. I just happened to stumble on the Facebook platform of the church, and pastor was leading a worship session, and I love worship, and he was saying some words that just worship God for who God is. I remember the very particular song you sang that day. I just want to say, Baba oh. That was in January this year. And my spirit was moved. I was just thanking God for a freedom I don't even know when it's going to come. Because I know very well that in the next 10 years, I'm not going anywhere. Because of what is on my head. Then my spirit was relieved. So since then, I clicked follow. I was following his online teachings and all of that. And